attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back, front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like LaMelo Ball. Watch me switch the gears on and wait for him to stall. They're looking all small, trying to run before they crawl. Me, I'm going all out, up against the all. You're up against the clock, up against the clock. Trying to break the doors down, you should have changed the locks. I'ma bring them all down, everybody's up. And I pride when it's showtime, everybody watch. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight.
I'm Todd Grisham. There's no other venue like it. Welcome inside the Grand Theater. Next, Muhammad. All the seats have been taken in this unique setting. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. It bombs away. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. There's a counter shot. They both want the knockout. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. We welcome you to this beautiful theater. Shakespeare has nothing on the drama that we've seen between these two fighters. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
You're getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses because you're going to be so transparent. All laid out there.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
They're both trying for a knockout. Good counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Swinging bit. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Good counter punch. Nice counter shot. This fighter focuses on that outside game. You don't see them get hit too often. You don't see them in trouble a lot, but that's what their mantra is.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Marciano allowing his opponent to come to him. This has been a very competitive round between these two. Swing and a miss with that jab.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. How about that time counter shot? Right hook catching air. Straight right just misses. close round with 10 seconds to go. Beautiful counter shot. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty out. And there's the bell to start the round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won it hands down.
Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
You got a swarmer on your case. You know you got to fight. You got to hold him. You got to tie him up. You got to lean on him when he come in until the referee makes you break off. But keep your hands high because I will keep punching until that referee said stop.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? There's a counter shot. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job. Nice straight.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The right hook just missed. Unlucky to miss with that jab. It's all offense all the time. Every time they drop their guard, they get... This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. As boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no... Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Rocky Marciano, who hits a counterpunch. They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. That counter shot lands. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Pretty close fight here in this round. And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You'd like to see more jabs. They exchange punches. Just missed with that hook. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, If it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
There's a counter shot. Hook misses. Land that jab. A very competitive round here so far.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Straight right just misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see. They ring the bell, and here we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Good looking right hook, but that was blocked. Closer than I think a lot of people thought. Nope, that uppercut does not score.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Straight right just misses. Misses with the jab. They miss with the jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Keep doing what you're doing. Pull over him. He's ready to go now. Jump all over him. He's ready to go. You got no gas in the tank no more. You're so close, kid. Come on. Bang it. Finish it. He is ready to go. Jump all.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He's These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends.
If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali.
Good shot, his legs have gone.
Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice counter shot. The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? Straight right just misses. Can't land the jab there. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Morrison fighting to survive. He's never been knocked out. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Nice counter. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so...
And there's the bell to start the round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? Excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at it. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? How did they not go down?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Straight right just misses. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than has to.
All right, hook misses. Marciano, few have been better. One of the greatest of all time.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him. Frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it...
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round.
And there's the bell to start the round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again.
Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? It looks like he might not be Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. He had his moment, but has it gone by?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. That did never happen.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing them. Rocky Marciano in trouble. Do you believe this? He takes a step back, recalibrates himself, and here we go again.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
His stamina is off the charts. Good counter punch. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Mix it up, volley, head, be smart, change your angles, go out. Listen, kid, you're so close. Keep doing what you're doing.
Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use...
If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back.
Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali?
Keep on top of it.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? They've avoided catastrophe there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting. Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that at the beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Beautiful counter punch. Thrown, but it doesn't connect. Now they're going. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The straight right just misses. Is he going to punch himself out, though? The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. That was the moment.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hook.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
You cannot gas out if you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right.
They ring the bell, and here we go. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
What are they doing that round? Are they trying to get an earning out? That's a lot of energy burst.
The greatest! Muhammad Ali is down. Do you believe it? How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
So the referee says he can continue, but how much more does he have left?
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to tell you, walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the ring.
That right hook halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, no.
Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down. Let's see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
Settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go. Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, David,
this bout is scheduled.
Expectations are we're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Quick punch scores. How about that 10 counter shot? Not a lot of defense here at all. fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little trick you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
Both men step back for just a moment. This is a high-octane battle. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
This slugger has a unique mentality, doesn't he, Johnny? He just wants to win by knockout. He says if we go to the scorecards, it's a failure for me.
If you get in with a slugger, they want to work at their own pace. Use speed, frustrate them, take them out of their comfort zone. Make them tired, trip over their feet. Get them angry.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Has to be careful for that receipt. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Mate, he's shattered. Come on, look across at him. Look at him now. Working beyond.
And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Stamina is off the charts. It's obvious which one of these fighters has to get on the inside.
You have got long arms and you're the bigger fighter. You've got to keep him out there, because you're not good at fighting up close and personal.
He looks like he's going to do it. He's going to beat Frank Bruno. Do you believe this? And here he comes, finally waking up from that nap.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did he do? What did they tell him?
Bruno covering up. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it. Takes a step back, recalibrates himself, and goes right after him again.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal. Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Oh, is Bruno gonna go down? I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely done. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Bruno seeing cobwebs. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match go? They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Catch and shoot. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Good defense stopping that jab. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink, because one big shot and this thing could be over. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
Punch, counter punch. They exchange punches. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Adelaide rocked. Oh my word, Adelaide in some serious trouble. David Adelaide just took a big shot. You know that bell was sweet music to... And there's the bell to start the round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out.
David Adelaide gonna go down. David Adelaide couldn't take any more, and down he goes. I don't know if I gotta take another look at that.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
So he's back up again, but he's got to think about his personal safety and future here, doesn't he, Johnny?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Catch and shoot. Pretty good start in the first half of this round. That uppercut does not score.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Beautiful counter shot. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you.
This is the biggest moment of his life. Can he seize it? Can he take control and put Frank Bruno out? How did they not go down?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again.
So we have the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. This is the biggest moment of his life. Can he seize it? Can he take control? So it's plan B time. They ring the bell, and here we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Straight right just misses. Nice counter. The straight right just misses. The right hook misses. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here. Bruno not answering back. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments. Oh, and big Frank Bruno just got belted. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Holding nothing back here in the round. And he just missed with that left jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
That hook doesn't score. Can't land that jab. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Very close match. It shows the skill.
Big D! David Adelaide is down! A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Oh, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Missing with the left hook. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst. Boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys...
David Adelaide just took a big shot. But somehow weathered the storm.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that at the beginning, you'll get caught a lot more at the end.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. So close with that uppercut.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter shot. They got out of the way of that right hook. Missing with that jab. Right uppercut can't find a home. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different. They ring the bell, and here we go. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
He blocks that jab. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round. One moment changes everything, especially in this division.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages. Oh, we don't talk about Bruno. Has he weathered the storm?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They exchange punches. Now you start wondering how much work these two... And there's the bell to start the round. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Adelaide rocked! He had his moment, but has it gone by?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was.
And that was a heavyweight shot that put Big D down. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
That's lights out right there.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
That is a show of character. When you're...
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Those counter punches have to hurt. The straight right just misses. Unlucky to miss with that jab. He misses with that jab. There's a counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. Pretty close fight here in this round. Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Nice counter shot. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have. And there's the bell to start the round. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a grasp? Bruno covering up. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they get into trouble, and that's what he's done right here.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal. Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Those counter punches have to hurt. The straight right just misses. Swing and a miss with that hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
There's a lot on the line here.
They ring the bell, and here we go. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
What were they doing that round? Are they trying to get an early night? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
That hook was off target. Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. That counter shot lands. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Incredible work rate. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best? What a shot, and down goes Adelaide. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
A shot from the gods took him out.
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a...